Sitting alone in a cold shower, crying to God to please cleanse her, wiping away tears and trying to wash away the disgust she felt was inside her. And I'm sure you're wondering how she got here. And it all started on a night with friends and an innocent beer. Her friend Barbara drove to pick her up in her van and said, "Hop in the rear." In the van was Barbara's boyfriend and her other friends Debbie and Mikey. She thought, well, they look happy to see me. They were going to Barbara's lake house for the weekend. When they arrived, she took one look at the lake and it was the most beautiful sight she'd ever seen. She thought the moonlit boardwalk would set the mood for the scene. Because she secretly had a big crush on Mikey and she thought this weekend she'd let her secret free. They enjoyed the night, drinking beer and singing and dancing around a bonfire. She seemed to be sparking Mikey's interest with her sexy attire. In the house, there were 2 rooms downstairs and only 1 upstairs. But because she was Barbara's best friend, she got dibs on the one on top, hoping that maybe Mikey might drop by and spend the night. If he did, it would be to her dearest delight. At around 4, she heard a knock on the door. She opened and there was Mikey. She let him in. Now I'm sure if she wanted to just cuddle or really let him in. But Mikey had his own intentions. He grabbed her and held her down on the bed. She froze in fear of what was ahead. Then walked in Barbara's boyfriend. When she let Mikey in, she didn't intend to be attacked by 2 men. She was still in shock and didn't resist, and she was too scared to make him pissed. She went numb and let it happen, and soon it was over. They left and she replayed it in her head over and over. The next morning at breakfast, she saw her attackers. They looked at her smiling and the women looked normal. Her heart was racing and thoughts of the night filled her skull. She wanted to tell Barbara, but would she ever believe her of the man that she loved? Was what Mikey did rape if she was attracted to him and wanted him to come up and she actually let him in? Was it rape if she didn't resist and never said no? The answer to these questions she still didn't know. So she kept her mouth shut, although it pained her in her gut. She kept the secret until now. 2 months later, she finds out she's pregnant. And here she is, sitting alone in a cold shower, crying to God to please cleanse her, wiping away tears and washing away the disgust she felt was in her. Now that she waited so long, would anyone really believe her? I do, because I know it's not that often that women actually cry false rape. Look at the stats and I hope you learn too.